morning. That was humbling. Ah, it's burning me. This is the current situation. Look how good this looks. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. I honestly don't even know why I'm doing this. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna be waking up at 5 AM for a week. I'm terrified. And I also know when it's 5 AM and it's freezing cold and it's pitch black, I'm gonna be terrified in the morning. Like, it's gonna feel really scary. I can barely walk from my bedroom to my bathroom in the middle of the night because I'm scared. I'm currently a like 8:15 AM riser. It depends on the day. I make sure I get my 8 hours sleep, which is definitely not going to happen tonight as it's already 11:15 and I still need to remove my makeup and do my skincare. I also have my retainers in, so I might have a little bit of a lisp. It really makes me anxious not getting my 8 hours of sleep, or at least 7 hours of sleep. I've wanted to do this challenge forever. If I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. Like, I just keep putting it off. Like, no more making excuses. And I also thought, at least if I'm getting a little bit less sleep tonight, I'll probably be tired and ready for sleep tomorrow night, because I'm going to have to be going to bed early for this challenge. So at least it means I can actually fall asleep early, because I'm going to struggle to fall asleep at like 9 PM. So at least it means I will be like ready for my bed. I'm so nervous. I feel like I need to like write down a little morning routine, because else I'm just going to be awake and I'm going to be like, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm going to make a little note of what to do, but maybe I can start doing some fun stuff that I've wanted to do for a while. I've got to try and get sleep soon. I'm terrified. Wish me luck, guys. I am not an early riser at all. I'm also the most tired person you'll ever meet. If I need to have a nap, that's cool. Wish me luck. Raz and sham. Just, oh my god. I just want to go back to bed. I feel like I'm going to the airport. The feeling just feels wrong. Last night before I went to bed, I actually wrote down what I'm going to do with my morning. One of the main reasons I've wanted to do this challenge is because, and I literally sound like a broken record, especially for those of you that listen to my podcast, you know just how overwhelmed I get and how much I feel like there's always so much to do and never enough hours in the day. I feel like I'm constantly just trying to keep up and do more, and I've always wanted to wake up earlier and just see if it's worth it, if I can be a productive queen and feel like my life isn't constantly in a rush. It's literally the middle of the night. But hey, I'm up. I can't believe I'm up. I'm doing it. I'm gonna use this time to do the things that I would never do, because I feel like as soon as I wake up, I need to like get straight on with my day, because else I'm missing out on time. Instead, I'm gonna do the things that I've actually always wanted to do. Always feel like too guilty to be able to do it, because I feel like I need to get on with stuff. I got myself a nice big glass of water, and I'm also gonna carry on reading my book. I'm reading 4 Weeks to Better Sleep. I do really want to get into more like novel kind of books. I think that's what they're called. I've started this book and I do find sleep and all that stuff interesting, and I haven't been able to read it in like weeks because I just don't make the time for it. What a better time to read, hey? This is so exciting. And just like that, I think I read about 16 pages. 5, 6. I read 14 pages. It's now 20 to 6. And it was actually really nice to be able to just kind of like read and not feel like I need to like be done super fast. Like, in the time that I've been reading, it's got light. How cool. I would have never have known it got light this early, actually. I've always wanted to be a journaler. I want to do a little bit more in-depth journaling, you know, like really sit down with my thoughts and see how I feel and what I want to write down. This one looks really good. I've used it before, but it's more like a weekly journal, which is quite good if you're somebody that doesn't really get the chance to journal every day. It asks you different questions every week, and I've actually just been sitting here reading what I put in them in the past, because this was in like 2022. I also wrote down all of my goals. It asks you for your mind and spirit, your health, your creativity and passion, career, environment, giving bank, relationships, organisation and projects, finance. There's something in there that I've wanted to do this whole time and still very much want to do it. It's interesting as well to look back on it and see what I wrote about the different weeks and how I felt at the time and all that sort of stuff. So this week I loved, helped, had a great conversation with, enjoyed, got annoyed at, joked with, was attracted to, had dinner with, was inspired by, was wrong about, felt connected to, thoughts that have been on my mind this week. It goes into depth about a lot of things and every week is different. just coming up to 6:25. I actually can't believe that I've just taken like almost an hour and a half to just like read, journal. If I woke up at 8:15 and then I had a scroll on my phone and then I started at 8:30 doing an hour and a half of reading and journaling, it would then be 10 a.m. and then I'd be so stressed. I wouldn't have enjoyed it. I feel like I'm literally wasting my day, and it's literally not even 6:30 right now. Like, I cannot believe what's happening. But it was really nice to just get my thoughts down on paper and really sit there and just think. Like, it was asking me some questions and I was like, I actually don't know. Like, I don't know, but like there's no rush. I can just sit here and think, like really be in tune with myself and just, I don't know, it was quite nice, you know? Currently having to use my granddad's bathroom because mine's actually being redone, which is exciting. So I'm just gonna do my teeth, do my skincare, put on some comfy clothes, make my bed, all that fun stuff, and get myself ready for the day, hey? I still got that airport feeling, which is in a sleigh. These flowers have been sat in my bedroom for like over a month and they absolutely stink of sewage water. I've been wanting to dispose of them for such a long time. They are as dead can be. Oh my god, there's some moles on them. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I've changed into some comfy clothes. This tracksuit is like my favourite at the minute. And I love that I have the matching top. It's from Gymshark. It's like oversized, but it's not like majorly oversized, and I really like that. They're just so lovely and the material is gorgeous. It is now 7:02. Those last 2 hours feel like the fastest 2 hours of my whole entire life. The fact that it's still 7 a.m, like I would not be waking up for another hour and a half right now. Crazy. Yeah, so now I'm gonna crack on with a bit of work. I'm gonna do some editing and get things scheduled, ready for when the rest of the world wakes up. What a sleigh. Look at me, guys. Feeling good. This is your sign to get rid of those flowers when they need to get rid of. It's now 9:07. This is the thing, I always feel like I don't get that much work done, even though I can like be doing it consistently for like the last 2 hours. I probably spend 10 minutes scrolling. Just 10 minutes of that time was I procrastinating. It feels like I should have got so much more done in that time. Like all I did is continue to edit a reel and get that posted, and I've just like put some stuff on my story, and it's taken me over 2 hours, and I'm like, it just makes no sense. It's okay because it's still really early. I'm now gonna have some breakfast. You guys already know what I'm having. This hyperfixation of this breakfast has been longer than any other hyperfixation I've had. 3 Weetabix, put a load of milk in there, mash it all up a bit, into the microwave it goes. I usually am like starving when I first wake up, like literally ravenous, but for some reason I just wasn't today, which is really weird. If I get ravenous first thing tomorrow, then you best believe I'll be eating early. Once your Weetabix is nice and warm, I'll chuck in some summer fruits and some blueberries. Back into the microwave it goes. Ah, it's burning me. I just popped a Kinder on it and put it in the microwave to melt it all down, and now we've got gooey chocolate on top. It's 1:25. I have basically just been cracking on with work. I put on a bit of makeup, got myself ready. I created some content, done my emails. I am now gonna get myself to the gym. It doesn't feel like I got up at 5 a.m. It feels like just like a regular day now. I don't feel like I'm more tired than usual. Like most days I am quite tired anyway. My watch has told me how long I slept for. I slept for 5 hours and 4 minutes. I hate not having a long enough sleep. I actually had a really long deep sleep and also loads of REM sleep. Ben isn't getting back here tonight until super late, which is a shame because I would have liked to have like seen him and then gone to bed together. But because I'm getting up at 5 a.m. again tomorrow, I'm probably gonna want to go to bed before he's back. Else I'll have another night of 5 hours of sleep, which I don't want to make a habit throughout this week of waking up so early. I'm just gonna have to do what I gotta do. Unless I end up having like a bit of a nap this afternoon, that could be cool. I never do that. I don't feel like that is a realistic option for me. I literally never ever do this. I was gonna go to McDonald's and just go and sit in my car, but I didn't realize how lovely of a day it was and that it's really sunny and bright and hot, and I thought, I'm in my sports gear, I've got my arms out, I've got my legs out, I'm literally just gonna sit down for 10 minutes in the sun. I've just picked up a little pasta salad tuna bowl and I'm just gonna enjoy my pasta salad in the sun for 10 minutes. My car parking only has 30 minutes on it and I've been 20 minutes, but it's nice just to move my legs in the sun. Now I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. I've got tuna mayo, coleslaw, grapes, tomatoes, lettuce and cucumber. Bit of a weird concoction, and then obviously the pasta as well. This is my view. How gorgeous. God, I feel amazing right now. I'm all home and I've just been chilling for the last like 30 minutes or so, just like on my phone, watching a bit of a video, having a sweet treat. I am pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go and freshen up, have a shower, get back into my comfy clothes, give my room a little tidy. I'm gonna do some more work for the rest of the day. I'm also gonna sort out some returns I have so I can sort them out tomorrow, because that's like one of those life tasks that I just always put off. Like I literally used to put them off so much and I lost out on like over £1,000. Like I think it was like £2,000. I was like, I can never do that again. I am pretty tired. So if I can, it would be cool to have a nap. I'll keep you posted. 5 o'clock and we've got a Benny in the building.
Wake up. Get up.
I don't want to, it's too bright. No.
You can't just do what you've been doing like the last couple of days and saying you're getting up at 5, like recording your alarm at 5:03 and then go back to bed.
I haven't been doing that. I can't open my eyes though.
You can open them.
Morning. I think today feels harder than yesterday. But hey, we're up. In my household, it feels like 5 AM isn't even like an early thing. Definitely is for me. My dad wakes up at 2 AM every day and has done like my entire life. Ben wakes up at like 3:30, 4:45 because he gets like a super early train. Boys are different breeds though, like I could never do that. I went to bed at about 10 PM, but then Ben got home at like 10:30 and then I kind of woke up and then went back to bed. So I went to bed a little bit earlier than the night before, but yeah, I'm gonna try and go to bed even a little bit earlier again tonight. I'm gonna get reading my book again, trying to have a lovely morning. So I really enjoyed my morning yesterday and it felt really peaceful just to be able to like do my thing. So I'm gonna read my book. It's now 5:44. I have just read a whole chapter of my book. Wow. Which is quite nice because when I used to read in the 75 Hard Challenge, I'd read 10 pages. Whereas now I can just kind of read until I feel like stopping. I made my schedule again last night for today just because I feel like it just helps me use these mornings to my advantage. And I'm a little bit of a planner anyway. I like going to bed knowing I've got a plan. It just really helps with my anxiety in the mornings, else I wake up really anxious and like, what do I do with myself? And something I've really not been able to do, again, of like prioritizing time and feeling like I haven't got enough time, is planning my sister's hen do. So I'm going to be doing that now. I'm going to sit down and make some plans, get some ideas together and just make a start, and I'm really excited to be able to do that, actually get around to doing it. I'm super duper tired. If you can wake up, I don't want to get up. Not gonna lie, I am feeling a little bit because it's 10 to 7 and honestly I feel like I didn't even get anywhere with that hen do planning. Like I literally was doing it for like an hour and I feel like I got absolutely nothing from it. Like I feel like I got nowhere with it, but hey, it's okay. I was probably gonna have to have that hour where I didn't really get much done just to kind of get my head in the whole idea of hen do planning. I'm actually gonna go swimming this morning, very exciting. I used to swim all the time, well not all the time, but I used to swim like at least once a week and I'd really enjoy it because I feel like my brain just switches off. I am ravenous, absolutely starving. I didn't wash my face or anything, I literally just brushed my teeth because I thought I'd prefer to wash my face after I've been in chlorine and the dirty pools because the pools do make me feel a bit funny, like, you know. How exciting, look at me go, little early riser swimmer. Yummy. Oh my god, I would just never get over this breakfast. I'm in love. Is it too late to say I'm sorry now? Ooh, catch a grenade, yeah, bullet straight through my brain. Not really sure how to feel about it. Want you to stay. One thing, gonna run for better, but a smile on her face at the end of the day. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. I left it on underneath. I put a sports bra on underneath this because this just does not hold my boobs. My boobs come down to like here. I'm really nervous and excited for this swim. I never usually go because I don't want to mess up my hair, but I'm just embracing it. Like it's fine, I can just give it a wash. See you on the flip side. Ta-da! That was humbling. These goggles are humbling. The hair is humbling. The whole swimming experience is humbling. Why is the whole experience of swimming just so icky? Your feet on the wet floor that everybody else has been putting their little tootsies on. The hair coming out like this. This is actually the best I've seen after going swimming, actually. My face is dry. You don't know who's farting in that pool. You don't know who's weeing in that pool. I mean, not to terrify you. I still go. But the first time I went, I was like, I'm never coming back. I'm not doing it again. But here I am. But I do want to do that more often. I want to make that like a weekly thing. Also, it's cool that it's so early. Everyone's coming to school right now. I see all these kids. I did feel a bit embarrassed walking out. I was like, there's so many people here. And why are kids just scarier? It's now 8:38 a.m. in the morning. Crazy, mate. We're gonna go and return my returns. It took me an hour and a half to do my returns yesterday. The processing of returns and also trying on everything and deciding what I wanted to actually return. I was like, this is getting ridiculous now. Like, this shouldn't take me this long. I'm already hungry now. And then I also want to go pick up some food for dinner. I'm trying to be on my game a little bit more throughout this challenge. Be a little bit more prepared with my meals. Like, know what I'm going to eat, because else it just gets to it. And then I'm like, oh, now I need to go to the shop. So like, I don't want it to be an inconvenience. I want to be able to just like go to the shop, like no biggie, go and get my food. Oh my God, I had the biggest roast you would have ever seen in your life last night. I am always eating good. So bloody good. Look at that chicken. Wow. It's 9:30. I'm gonna get a shower, wash my face, do my skincare, all that fun stuff. I'm so tired. I feel like a broken woman. My sleep last night again was just so bad. I had 5.5 hours sleep, but my score was really bad. It was low. No, it was poor. As the night before it was fair. I actually had a better sleep the night before. As I said yesterday, I hate not having a good sleep, especially consistently. Like, the point in this is for me to feel my best. I don't want to be like shooting myself in the foot. I'm definitely going to make a bigger effort to get an earlier night tonight. It's just quite difficult, and like usually I'd always say to people, do things gradually. So for me to go from waking up at like 8:30 to then waking up at 5 a.m. it's just a really big jump. Sorry if you can hear all that noise, the builder's upstairs. Or if I wanted to change my sleep schedule around, which I definitely do want to, I would do like 15 minutes a week or something, or like just slowly work it up so then it doesn't feel like a huge deal. Whereas going to bed at like 8 p.m. feels ridiculous. Like most nights I don't have my dinner until like 8:30. It just feels wrong going to bed at that time, so it's just hard to get my head around. I don't know why, it just actually gives me anxiety, the thought of that. I don't know why. I think because I'm quite an anxious sleeper anyway, but that just really throws me off. Like, it sounds so silly because I love getting an early night, but that just feels too early. But yeah, I'm gonna actually make it a non-negotiable to have a nap today. Like, I absolutely am. And I'm not gonna do none of this, oh, I'm gonna have a nap and then not do it. Like, I'm relaxing watching YouTube and eating this bar because, like I said, I'm hungry and I've never found a protein bar that I'm like, give me another one. Okay, that's a lie. I do really love the MyProtein hazelnut whip and break bar. I don't care enough about protein to eat them. Like, I'd rather just have a Kinder. If you struggle to find protein bars and you do want protein bars, those are really good protein bars to get. But this tastes like regular chocolate. Like, it's so good. Bear Bells caramel choco. Had this one yesterday and I was like, what? This is delicious. You guys aren't ready. I'm cooking up a storm. I've got this gorgeous steak that is ready and this that is just heating up. I honestly think that waking up earlier has made me feel more motivated to like do the things I actually want to do for myself that I know is good. Like, of course, I'm always gonna have my sweet treats. I'm always gonna eat out. I'm gonna go for takeaways. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, whatever. But just getting up early and going for like an early swim, like, it just makes me want to cook a good old meal and like take the time to do something good for myself. Look how good this looks. I have chefed it up. Wow. God, I can't wait to eat this. Morning, besties. Another day, another sleigh. It's 5:08. I'm gonna get on with my reading. I find it's quite nice having my little reading time. Oh my God, a bug just fell on me. Oh my God.
I don't know. Yes, but there's nothing wrong with that.
It's now 21 minutes past 6. I have finished my reading. I actually did a bit of journaling again this morning, which was really nice. I just kind of found some journal prompts and just kind of wrote a little bit more freely today rather than like what was in a book. Yeah, it's good just to kind of sit there and just actually have to think and like align with my thoughts a bit more and like just sometimes just get it out sometimes. I thought another thing I could do, since it's super early, is meditate. Not sure I've ever meditated, or maybe I've tried, I don't know, but this is again another one of those things that I always want to do, but never do it because I don't feel like I have the time, I don't make the time, whatever, and also because I constantly feel like I should be doing other stuff, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. I feel like I wouldn't be able to fully immerse myself like into the experience because I'd just be like feeling guilty and feeling like I should be doing other things that are more productive. My brain is a crazy place. But what a perfect time, 6:22 on a Friday morning, to try out some meditation. Might be my new thing. I don't even know how you do it. Do I just go on Spotify? Do I go on YouTube? Google how to meditate. I'm just gonna go for any of them because the thing is, this is a trial and error. I don't know what's gonna work for me. I don't know what I'm gonna like. I don't know if there's gonna be a specific person that I vibe with more that really gets me into my meditation feels. So I'm just gonna click this one. Guided meditation, affirmations for manifest. Oh, actually no, I don't want that one. I'm gonna put on a stop overthinking and clear your mind meditation to stop worrying. So I feel like my anxiety has been on a high the last couple of days, but that's a whole nother story. If anybody knows me, if anybody's followed me for a while, you know I get super into characters in movies. Sounds ridiculous and I don't get it, but I'm super sensitive, and I've been watching Baby Reindeer. I will not watch scary or creepy films or stuff like that, but I just happened to put it on, and yeah, I don't know why, it's just really triggering me. It's weird because nothing like it has happened to me, but it's just really triggering me. And like last night I was just like crying. I don't get it. But hey, we all have our ways, don't we? And I think also it's giving me anxiety, the thought of having to go to bed super early for this, which is weird because I love an early night. I love going to sleep early and getting a good night's sleep, but it just feels wrong going to bed at like 8 or 9 p.m, which is when I should go to bed. Last night I went to bed at like 10 p.m. But yeah, so I think my anxiety's just been on quite high because of that, feeling like I need to go to bed early and waking up early and all that stuff. But then also I think that would just be like the change in routine. Like it's so not what I'm used to. Like I'm used to going to bed at like past midnight, so it's just kind of like a bit of a change. Like I said, it would be better to do it kind of gradually, but hey. And I do feel like even now, even on like the third day, I feel like I'll feel a bit better. It's just getting into that routine. The Baby Reindeer thing, I'm like, I'll be okay, but my mind definitely keeps going to it and keeps spiraling and keeps churning me up.
Repeat it to yourself, even write the affirmations as viscerally as you can. Gently close your chest and abdomen. Gentle with your thoughts.
I'm not gonna lie, I just went on my bed to do the rest of the meditation and I just fell asleep. Only for like 5 or 10 minutes. I was actually having a really intense like dream about like horses chasing me through like the city centre, and there's loads of other people too. It was manic. I don't know how I feel about the meditation. I never can get into it. I'm gonna go get breakfast now. It's 5 to 7. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. You guys already know what I'm getting. Breakfast is served. I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I eat my breakfast as per usual. I actually feel really revived from my little nap I just had. 5 to 10 minutes. Banging. In the gym. That was a really good gym session. I felt like, you know when like some days you just go into the gym and you just feel good, like you're just feeling like I'm on my shit today. I was probably planning on doing a little bit more, but honestly like when I was doing my bicep curls at the end, I was like dreading doing more exercises, and I was like, I'm really enjoying this session. I don't want to make it a drag, so I was like, I'm just gonna go. Like I've had a good session. I made leftover noodles from yesterday, so I'm gonna have that for lunch and like probably fry up some chicken or something. I'm gonna go get some food for dinner, and like I'm so proud of myself for being so organized. Like usually it really throws me off having to go and get food like throughout the day, so I'm like, what shall I have? So I'm just gonna have a think what I'm gonna have. I might have like a jacket potato. I haven't had a jacket potato in a while. I bloody love a jacket potato. It's a go-to option when I don't know what to have. We'll see. It's not even 9 AM, 8:59. Look at me. Finishing a gym workout, done meditation, had a nap, eaten my breakfast, journaled and read. All before 9 AM, under my skincare, made my bed. Who is she? Morning. I feel like today feels easier. I still have that airport feeling. It's 14 minutes past 5. I actually was just messaging Ben. And then I was just like checking my socials, which is funny because that's what I usually do first thing in the morning. On a regular day, I wake up and I go on my phone. But for the last few days, whilst I've been waking up at 5 AM, I haven't gone on my phone once. And I quite like that. I found that I literally haven't been going on my social medias for the first like 4 hours of waking up, which has been actually really nice. It's only been 10 minutes I've been on there. I do quite like the habit of reading my book first thing in the morning. It also means I can just kind of wake up while I'm lying in bed. So I'm going to read my book. I'm just going to read through my yesterday's journal just to be aligned with myself. I've had therapy like a couple of times and she gave me this like therapy sheet to like fill out when something's happened. I just haven't filled it out once. It's been like 3 weeks. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Like, when I was reading, I just kept going like just falling asleep. I'm like, no, no way. I think it might help if I got up and did something before I read, but I just really don't want to because I just feel like I need to go to sleep. Like, it's been almost an hour, like it's 10 to 6 and I'm like I need to like have a cold shower or something, but that is off-putting to wake up early in the morning. So I'm finally going to get around to filling in something that's happened in the last few weeks into my therapy sheet. Okay, it's now 7:20. I've just got my breakfast. Of course, Weetabix. I didn't have any blueberries today, so I used grapes instead, and I put on a lot of fruit. I love myself a berry. I'm a berry gal. I was thinking, is there overconsumption of berries? Because I eat berries every day. And I had berries last night with my melted chocolate too. For the last like 40 minutes, I've been doing some Hindu planning, which has been going great. I filled out the therapy sheet. I read over my journal. All is going well. I'm gonna watch some YouTube, eat my brekkie. What a great start to the day. I'm feeling so much more alive now. Honestly, for like an hour and a half, I was like, I'm actually gonna like pass out. So I was getting ready to go on a 5k run on my own this morning, and then I was thinking, oh god, I actually can't really be bothered to do this. And then I realised it's Saturday morning. There's a park run every Saturday at 9 AM. So I thought I'm going to go to the park run. And now I'm ready and I've come to the park run. I left really early, but then I got onto the phone to my sister and she wouldn't get off the phone. So now I'm like running late. Everyone's like in front of me is like running to get to the start line. I'm like, oh well, I can always join in if I need. But yeah, look at me coming to a park run because I was up and at 'em. I've come to a park run once and I literally had to wake up what felt like so early, and I was like, oh my god, I'm never getting up this early for a park run again, but I was already up. I also just dropped off a present to my friend's house, so it feels good to be able to do that stuff because those things usually throw me off because I feel like I have no time. Change of plan, I've decided to run there. I've got such a bad stitch. I'm running pretty speedy for me, but I just feel like it. Just over a kilometre to go. That was so bloody fun. I really pushed myself at the end there. But look, I probably wouldn't have done this if I woke up at my regular time. I need a second breakfast. Morning, my lovelies. It's actually a really lovely morning. Look at that glow. Wow, look at that. It is 9 minutes past 6. Instead of my usual morning that I have been following, Ben is actually running a half marathon today, which is exciting. We've got up early so that Ben can make sure to get a carb packing space. We're up and at 'em, heading in the direction of the half marathon. We've just picked up a McDonald's for breakfast. My idea, duh. Wow, glowing. So I've got a sausage and egg McMuffin and a hash brown, and then I've also brought one of those protein bars I was talking about the other day. They are so good. They didn't have any of the fizzy drinks, I had to get water, which is fine, but I was really excited for that Diet Coke. I didn't go to bed until about 11:15, which I'm not very happy about. What can we do about it? It's too late to do anything about it now. Today is day 5 of waking up early. I think it's day 5. I've just been sat in the car for the last like 3 hours. We've literally been sat in the car park for like 2 hours. I've just been like editing on my laptop, editing on my phone, and I'm just bored now. And it's really hot in the car and stuffy. And you know when your phone is really, really hot, it just makes you feel even more hot. So I just thought I'd come and stretch my legs for 5 minutes and just walk around the surrounding areas. It is just coming up to 10 to 9. Here I am. That's the college I used to go to before I dropped out after like 2 or 3 months. Oh, Benny, all ready to go? It's a slow start, isn't it? You feeling ready? I've been like running around Birmingham, like just trying to spot them. And at one point I missed Ben's dad. I was literally standing there for like half an hour and missed his dad. And I was like, no, why is it literally like so fun looking out for them literally just for one encounter where they're so tired and can barely even say hi. But it's like, go. It's so fun. So I'm really getting my steps in today. It's 19 minutes past 9. I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. I've just been scrolling on my phone for a bit to wake me up because else I would literally just keep falling asleep while I'm reading. But I'm gonna have a little bit of a read. I'm gonna do some journaling. Got my little book here. I'm just so super tired. Like when I wake up at like 8:30, I feel like I wake up so much quicker. I will feel awake 30 minutes later. Whereas waking up at 5 AM, I take like 2 hours to feel awake. And then at 7 I feel great. But I haven't had one proper good sleep this whole week. If I actually was getting my 8 hours, then it would probably feel really great. It does feel really nice to be really tired before I go to bed, and it literally has meant I fall asleep within minutes, whereas usually it takes me some nights like an hour to fall asleep. But it's been really nice to just like hit the pillow and like 10 minutes later be asleep. So that's pretty cool. I've read, I've journaled, I've gone on my phone, I've done my teeth and my skincare, and I've made my bed. It's just gone 6:30. I just wanted to talk about this. If you followed me for a while, you've probably heard me talk about this before. I generally get super anxious like as soon as I wake up, and I'm just like really apprehensive for the day and really anxious for the day essentially. And like I can't help but just feel like, oh, just another day. Like the thing is, I'm not sad. I'm just like fine. I'm just like okay. Of course I have happy moments within my days and I have things that I look forward to, but it's almost like I feel like those things don't happen. Like it's really weird. Like I just wake up and I'm just feeling like, oh my god, it's just like another day, like that pit in my tummy. And I don't really want to feel like that. I want to, but then I'm like, do other people feel like that? Like I just don't know. Like how could I live my life to feel more like happier for me? But I'm also aware that we're not going to feel happy 100% of the time, and it's not even that I want that because I'm aware of that, but it's just I want to kind of wake up and be like, oh, I can't wait for my day. I just wanted you guys to know you're not alone if you guys are feeling like that too. If you guys wake up and you're like, just another day, like, and like my mood has just been quite dull. Like I've just kind of feel like I think I have a different perception of myself, because I was about to say like I feel like I don't have a personality, but like I do. I'm great to hang out with. I think it's more just like with myself, my brain, my mindset to myself just doesn't really feel that exciting. But hey, something I really have wanted to do is clear out my wardrobe because it is such a mess in there. I literally can't fit anything in because it's so compact, and I just have so much stuff down there that I literally wear every single day. I just don't have enough room to put in here. So I'm gonna go through all this and pick out the stuff I don't wear on a daily basis and swap it all around because I've been meaning to do this for such a long time. This is the current situation. I'm not actually getting rid of as much as what I thought because I've still got all of this that I need to hang up, but I still need to go through this. But I'm just so hungry, so I'm gonna go and eat my breakfast and then I'll carry on with this and I'll get back to you guys later. You guys are gonna be so proud of me. It's 11:30, so I've been doing this for like 4 hours. Within that, I had my breakfast and I've also been procrastinating on my phone for like 45 minutes in total. So let's say 3 hours I have been non-stop going on this room and my wardrobe. I cannot believe it. 3, 2, 1. She is much more organized now. Dresses, shorts, skirts, leggings, trousers, jeans, tops. Oh my god, I didn't realize how many tops I have. And then like a few little cute jackets. I've kind of taken out like all my tracksuits and big hoodies and stuff because I'm thinking it's coming into spring. It's gonna be summer soon. This is the craziness for me. Guys, there is no huge pile anymore. But I put my shoe rack in there. Usually it's here, but I thought it would mean we can have more room, which is amazing because that's usually all filled up. I cannot believe I've done this. I've also sorted out all my bags up there and I've left this room for Ben to reorganize his stuff. So what I've done with Ben's stuff, because he just has so much stuff, bless him, it's not his fault, it's so messy, like we just don't have enough room for it, but I've just like put into piles like his tops, his jumpers, his joggers, his pants and his shorts and socks so that he can like deal with it all individually, so at least it's easy for him to have to work out. This is all the rubbish I got from going through everything. We're currently having our bathroom done, which is very exciting. I made this rail into summer stuff that I might reach for, but I just don't have enough room in my wardrobe, and then then tracksuits. I've got the joggers and the hoodie on a hanger together, so it's all matching. And then I've got a bin bag full of charity clothes. Random stuff over there. Don't want to talk about it. Finally, I've put all stuff over here that I might wear at some point, but like don't reach for very often. Like it might be like holiday stuff. And then stuff I reach for more often, but not often enough to be in my main wardrobe because I can't fit it in. The mess that was in my room when I got about 2 hours in, I was like, I actually can't do it. Like it has to get worse before it gets better. And I was like, I just can't. I'm so happy it's done. Like I actually can't believe it. Like I have wanted to do that for so long and I just wouldn't have done it if I woke up at a regular time. I would have just been like, I've got to do other stuff. Major slay. I'm gonna chill and eat and just relax now. I need to. I am gazumped. Good morning. I need a good stretch. Oh my god, isn't that just the best feeling in the world? It's the last day of 5 a.m. wake up. It's almost 7:20. Now you may be thinking, I haven't updated you. Have I been asleep? I promise you I have not been. Instead of going straight into reading this morning, I just really struggled to read because I'm just like straining my eyes, like trying to keep them open to read. Thought I'd do a few of my other things I had to do today. So I responded to all my messages. I've written up a message that I need to send to like my Hindu chat, just like breaking down the costs and everything. And then I've just done a little re-edit of a TikTok for a brand campaign. I'm just transferring that over and somehow it's 7:20, although Ben didn't leave until like 5:20, so I didn't really start doing stuff until like 5:20, so it's been like 2 hours. Like this is why it's so great waking up early, because on a regular day, say I didn't start that until like 9:15, it would then be 11:15 and I'd feel like, oh my god, all I've done is reply to messages and do a little re-edit. Things do just take a long time. But anyway, I am getting hungry, but I've realised we don't have any fruit in for my breakfast. What are we gonna do? I really need to go brush my teeth. You know when you've been up for too long and your breath has just been bad for too long? It's not the vibe. That's a little update from me, y'all. For my vlog. Okay, my lovelies, I'm going to round up the video there. Just a quick little debrief. I've honestly loved waking up at 5 a.m. For the first like hour in the morning, it's really, really hard. And I also didn't think I'd be capable of doing this, but it has meant I have got so much more done and my life hasn't felt like it's in 2 times speed 100% of the time because I feel so frantic. And my anxiety has lowered because I haven't felt as overwhelmed. It's also been nice to feel like I can focus on me stuff, which has been really great. And if I wasn't a girly that really needed her 8 hours sleep, I would absolutely be continuing waking up at 5 a.m. But unfortunately, I just can't dedicate myself to 8 p.m. bedtimes. I just can't do it. I cannot commit to that. But if you're somebody that doesn't need 8 hours sleep and you can go to bed at like 10 p.m. and feel fresh as a daisy for the rest of the day, you should really try waking up at 5 a.m. I think you can change your body clock around in like 4 weeks. It's going to be a lot harder to feel great in the first week compared to if you gave yourself like 3 or 4 weeks, you're going to actually feel a major difference. I'm still going to try and use this challenge to change my body clock around and start being like a 6:30 a.m. riser, because that way I can go to bed at like 10, which I can allow. That's not crazy early, and it means I can still get in my hours to rejuvenate. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I've had so much fun filming this. I'd love to do more challenges like this, so let me know if you guys have anything else in mind that you want me to do, as I'd be more than happy to try it out. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe if you did enjoy. All my socials are linked in the description box below, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks so much. Have the best day ever.